Hey guys, how's it going? This is the HelpfulLockPicker here, and the video I have for you today is going to be me single pin picking this stock lock. This lock has the Schlage SC1 keyway, is a kick cylinder, and one thing I really enjoy about this lock is it has a pretty cool looking key. It does not look like the typical Schlage key, and you can also see that it has some pretty nice bitting. So we're going to see what it takes to get this lock open in just a minute. Please stay tuned. Alright, let's see what it takes to get this lock open today. What I'm going to do is use top of the keyway tension in 50 thousandths, a standard hook in 25 thousandths, and we're going to see what it takes to get this Schlage lock opened up. So I'm going to start off with number 1. Got a good click, you could probably hear that. That feels set. 2, springy, 3, springy, 4, springy, 5, binding up. Got a good click. 4. Felt like that may have been binding, but let's go back to the beginning. 1's good. 2, springy. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3 got a click. 4 got a click. And the lock is now opened up. So that wasn't too hard of a pick, but it was a pretty fun little kick cylinder. The Schlage keyways can be a little tough sometimes when you're first starting out because you gotta really pick off to the left kind of at an angle, kind of angled from the bottom left to the top right, but this got open rather quickly. So let's get this lock taken apart and we will see what is on the inside. So in order to do that, I'm going to get my pinning tray. We're going to take the back off of this lock. Since we do have the key, what I'm going to do is lock this back up. Then we are going to try to use our pick here, and we are going to depress this little pin here, and we will start taking the back right off. This lock did not pick like it had any security pins. They all picked like standard pins, but you never know. The key did have some pretty decent bitting on it, so did put up a little challenge that way. So we are going to take the tail piece off. We're going to take out this pin. We're going to be careful not to lose the little spring that holds the whole back piece together, and then I'm going to now insert my key. Whenever I'm taking a lock apart, I always pay very close attention to the back. You want to make sure there's no gaps, so when you do use your follower, there won't be an issue. So on this one there aren't any, so I'm just going to turn it 90 degrees. I'm going to line my follower right up here, making note of the top of where the key pins are going to be over on this side. Push this through. And we're going to now take a quick look at the key pins here. So, taking a quick look here, I can see number 1's a standard. Number 2 is going to be a standard as well. May have dropped it, but it's right here. 3, standard, I'll grab that in a second. 4, standard, and 5 is a standard. So all standard key pins. They do look like they are pretty well used key pins. This lock has certainly been in use before. No modifications to the plug. It's looking perfectly stock. Now, this is going to be the front of the lock. So we're going to take a quick look and we will see what's on the inside here. Let's get a good focus. So in one, we had some master keying. You could see the master wafer. See if that spring will come out. Now, in two, same deal. You can see that there was a master wafer inside there. Just going to be careful taking that out. I always find the master keyed locks pretty cool. Now, number three. Master wafer in there as well, so you can see. A tall master wafer. Normal copper spring. Now in four. Same thing. Master wafer again. Oops, we have now jumped back to 5, which has some master wafers as well. And then we have the final 2 springs. That's the spring in 5. And that is the spring in 4. So this has been a pretty cool Schlage lock here. So you can take a look, you can see that we had all standard pens and the key pens 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and not too bad bitting at all. This was a pretty aggressive key, and I really appreciated that. Then you can see in every single driver chamber, I picked it to where the master wafer is all set up. In the Bible, you can see a master wafer in 1, followed by a driver, same in 2, 3, 4, and 5, and all standard springs. This was a really cool lock to work on. When we take a close look at the plug here, we can see that it is a completely standard plug. Nothing going on in there. Got the Schlage keyway. And then when we take a look inside the Bible, you can see that that is perfectly standard and no funny business going on in there. So what we have done today is we have picked a standard Schlage key and knob cylinder. This was a really cool lock to work on. I really enjoyed picking it, and I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. It is always fun to work on stock locks. What I really enjoy about them is how realistic they are, because this is how locks will actually present in the real life. And I often feel that this is the more practical skill set to be better at than spending months to learn how to pick a high security lock. I really enjoy being able to pick common locks much more easily. But either way, guys, this is all I have for you today. This has been my Schlage kick cylinder lock with a key labeled Adams Rite. It is a pretty cool looking key. If you guys have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video and you'd like to see more like it, please subscribe. As always, thank you so much for checking out this video. I hope you all have a great day, and just thank you so much for checking this out.